Eleanor had always been a dutiful daughter. She was the kind of girl who never gave her parents a reason to worry. Polite, intelligent, and focused on her studies, she had dreams of becoming a doctor. Her father, Henry Carter, a strict but loving man, and her mother, Margaret, a woman of quiet strength, had never suspected that Eleanor had a secret buried deep within her heart. It all started during her final year of university when Eleanor met James Hamilton, a young man who had an easy smile and an infectious laugh. He was charming in a way that made people feel comfortable around him. But there was something about him that made Eleanor hesitant. He was not from the same world as her. He was spontaneous, a dreamer, an artist who painted sunsets and told stories through colors. Despite her initial resistance, Eleanor found herself drawn to him. They met in secret, stealing moments between classes, late-night conversations under the starlit sky, and whispered promises of a future that seemed so uncertain yet so tempting. Every stolen moment was precious, yet with each passing day, Eleanor felt the weight of the secret pressing down on her heart. She knew her father would never approve. Henry Carter had always envisioned a secure and stable life for his daughter. He had sacrificed so much to ensure she got the best education. He had no patience for dreamers like James, men who had no fixed path, no structured future. Eleanor kept her love hidden, guarding it like a fragile glass sculpture that might shatter if exposed. But secrets have a way of unraveling, and one evening, her mother saw a message flash on Eleanor's phone, James's name glowing on the screen with words that spoke of love and longing. Margaret, instead of confronting her daughter immediately, chose to observe. She saw the way Eleanor's eyes lit up when she thought no one was watching, the way she carried her phone like a precious treasure, the way she sighed when she thought she was alone. A mother knows when her child is in love. One night, unable to hold back her concern, Margaret spoke to her daughter. "Eleanor, do you love him?" Eleanor hesitated, then nodded. "With all my heart, Mother, but Father, he won't understand." Margaret sighed, torn between the love for her husband and the love for her daughter. "Love is never easy, my dear, but if it is true, then you must be brave." Henry soon discovered the truth, and as expected, he was furious. "He has no future, Eleanor. What kind of life can he give you?" he thundered. Eleanor, with all the courage she could muster, looked her father in the eyes. "Father, I love him not because of what he has, but because of who he is. He makes me happy. Isn't that what you want from me?" Henry's anger simmered, but he could see the determination in his daughter's eyes. Margaret held his hand, giving him a silent plea to listen. James, unwilling to be the reason for a rift in Eleanor's family, came to Henry himself. "Sir, I know I am not what you envisioned for Eleanor, but I promise you, I will always cherish her, always support her. I may not be rich, but I am rich in my love for her." There was silence. Then Henry sighed, his shoulders heavy with the weight of a father's worry. "Love is not enough, James, but if you truly believe in it, then prove it. Build a future that can stand alongside Eleanor's." Years passed. James worked tirelessly, establishing himself as a respected artist, and Eleanor pursued her dreams of becoming a doctor. Their love, tested by time and obstacles, remained steadfast. But the journey was not easy. Eleanor's parents pressured her to consider other suitors, stable men with promising careers, while James faced rejection after rejection in his artistic endeavors. There were moments of despair, times when they both wondered if their love was strong enough to withstand the challenges. Yet, even in the darkest moments, they clung to each other. One winter evening, Eleanor found James standing outside her hospital, covered in paint stains, a single red rose in his hand. "I sold my first painting today," he whispered, his voice trembling with emotion, "and I wanted you to be the first to know." Tears welled in Eleanor's eyes as she embraced him. "I never doubted you," she murmured. As James' career blossomed, Eleanor continued to stand by him. He gained recognition, his paintings finding their way into renowned galleries. Meanwhile, Eleanor became a respected doctor, healing lives while James painted the beauty of emotions. One day, Henry stood in James' gallery, looking at a painting of Eleanor, painted with such love and devotion that it softened even the toughest parts of his heart. He turned to James and nodded, a silent approval that meant everything. A few months later, on a warm spring evening, Eleanor and James stood before their loved ones, promising forever to each other.